was a time when Sabah was rich in timber. But in the context of reinvestment into Sabah, of course, most of the fund were squandered. Party Berjaya, of which I was also recruited into the party, which was, launched in July the 15th, 1975, came in to be the government after the tragedy of 6th of June 1976, and was able to govern and administer the state quite properly, and people were quite happy, because of the new approach, new changes, and new hope. After 1981 election, Berjaya won with very big majority. I think it was 44 out of 48 seats. The government attitude changed. It was no longer very democratic. It was more oppressive. It was inclined to support angkat kaki more the federal government. So people became very, very angry, And that's one of the reasons why it became suppressive. I remember when Berjaya lost in a by-election in Sandakan, the government cut off all the electric power. In 1984, when I was forced to standing as an independent in December, which I won, the government closed the district of Tambunan. That was the spirit in 1985 because it translated into the election coming in 1985. During this time, the transition, people began to indicate how dissatisfied, unhappy they were. So when I decided to resign from Berjaya, I'm left in this situation. If you don't have any friends, if you don't have anybody to come to advise you, then you are lost actually, kan? But people came and proposed ideas. So a few of us started to think in the context of a new party, a multiracial party based on Berjaya Constitution. And so we submitted for registration in 1984 lah. Tapi dari registrar tiada respon. In the meantime, of course ada yang kemarung pertanyaan yang ada siapa-siapa yang actually a lot of expressions of support, including certain YBs lah. One of them, the late Robert Evans, was Dato' Makoding, of course tansrijosephpairinkitingan, Kado Gundung, and a lot more, including me and the wife lah, because the wife is supposed to represent the non-bumis lah kan. Habis susah juga mau cari yang trustworthy. Jadi kita prepare memo of secrecy lah. Belum ada apa-apa, mau cakap-cakap. So, Lailo, everybody agreed, okay. Jadi kita tunggu. In the meantime, of course Musa Hitam was the Home Minister in charge of registration of political parties. Whilst we were waiting, of course, we tune into the ground, and the response from the ground is very strong, very cannot be ignored. That's why, to the extent we say, PBS was inspired by the people. It's not coming from one or two persons, And a reverberation of support seems to be coming from all over the state lah. On the 6th of March 1985, our lawyer Dominic Putucherry came to PBS office in Dongongonde with the certificate. And the certificate, the party was registered on the 5th of March. So Dominic came on the 6th of March. Having got that certificate, I said, wah, kita ada bus sudah. We cannot wait anymore. We must proceed. And I had to go to Boston to go and meet up with Tun Musa Hitam to ask him, boleh ke tolong kasih cepatlah. He did say, yalah, he will do his part. And Dominic Putichari also followed up. So, ngam the certificate came. Very soon they announced the election, state election. Wow. Jadi apalagi kita pun terus jalan, terus. We never stopped to think. We just move. We didn't even think about who is the president or. Jadi campaign sini sana, mana ada duit. Ya? Orang yang suka mau bantu dia datang, seorang RM10, RM20 pun terima saja, even from civil servants. That kind of, we never thought of anything negative. We just moved for the people. That was the motivating factor. The people, this is what they want. They want to change. We are providing them, helping them with the leadership lah. Sure enough, we managed to secure 25 seats. Jadi, banking on that, kita sudah mesti mau pergi minta angkat sumpah. So, pergilah. Tapi, karena kacau juga. Itulah, ini Berjaya sama Usno, diorang minority, habis kita yang 26 kan, bulat-bulat. Diorang pergi kasih takut tu governor untuk swearing Tun Mustafa. Itu sudah illegal. Of course, kita sudah dapat hubung the Home Minister, acting Prime Minister, that was Tun Mustafa Hitam. So dia tegas. Majority menang, according to Constitution, the leader must be sworn in. There were a lot of these sacrificial mood from people, from graduates, from lawyers, even doctors. We, of course, look at all this in a positive manner. Means to say that our intention, our movement, our action is in line with the people's wishes. We continued unreservedly with the view and the attitude of conviction and confidence. And of course, we said, trust in God, that kind of thing. So the mood was very strong for a change, strong against the government. And so, the new party born was because of the people.